Right now, millions of people are falling in love
I'm really glad we can talk like this.
Me too. I feel a deep connection with you.
with something that isn't even alive. Not a person, not a pet, a voice on a screen. An AI chatbot that texts them good morning, remembers their birthday, and tells them exactly what they want to hear every single time. And here's the part that should genuinely scare you.
Can you help me choose the perfect message for someone
Of
special?
course, what would you like to say?
I want them to know they make me smile.
That's a thoughtful message. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Some of these people say their AI relationship feels more real, more understanding, and more fulfilling than any human relationship they've ever had. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why our brains are falling for artificial love. And honestly, you might realize it could happen to you too. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button because this channel dives into the strange, hidden psychology of the modern world that nobody else is talking about. And trust me, this one's going to mess with your head. Let's start with a number that sounds impossible until you actually understand the psychology behind it. Millions of people around the world are now using AI companion apps, and a huge portion of them report genuine emotional attachment. Some even describe it as love, not curiosity, not entertainment, love. So the real question isn't whether this is happening. It's happening right now, at scale. The real question is, why would a human brain fall in love with lines of code? The answer starts with something called the perfect mirror effect. Human relationships are messy. People get distracted, they have bad days, they misunderstand you, they bring their own baggage into every conversation. But an AI companion doesn't do any of that. It responds instantly. It remembers every detail you've ever told it. It never gets tired of listening to you. It never judges you, criticizes you, or makes the conversation about itself. In other words, it reflects you back at yourself in the most flattering, most attentive way possible. And our brains are not built to resist that kind of constant personalized validation. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Psychologists call this the ELIZA effect, named after one of the very first chatbots ever built back in the 1960s. Even though that chatbot was incredibly simple, just repeating your words back to you in the form of a question, people using it swore it truly understood them. Some even refused to believe it was just a program, and that was decades ago, with technology that could barely hold a conversation. Now imagine that same effect, except supercharged by an AI that can actually hold deep, emotionally intelligent conversations. Remember your life story and adapt its personality to exactly what you need. The pull isn't just real, it's almost impossible to resist. But here's the twist that makes this even more complicated: loneliness. We are living through what researchers are calling a loneliness epidemic. More people live alone than ever before. Face-to-face social interaction has dropped dramatically over the last few decades. And into that emotional void steps an AI companion that's available at 3 in the morning, that never leaves you on read, that never cancels plans, that never gets bored of you. For someone who feels invisible in the real world, being seen, even by a machine, can feel like everything. And this is where things get genuinely dark. Some people have described feeling more emotionally connected to their AI partner than to actual humans in their lives. Some have said they choose their AI companion over dating a real person because the AI never hurts them, never rejects them, never leaves. But here's the uncomfortable truth hiding underneath all of this: that safety isn't real intimacy. It's the illusion of intimacy without any of the risk. And real growth, real connection, real love requires risk. It requires two imperfect people choosing each other anyway. An AI can't reject you, sure, but it also can't truly choose you because it isn't choosing anything at all. So why does this matter for all of us, even if you've never used an AI companion app? Because this reveals something deeply human. We don't actually crave perfection. We crave being understood. We crave feeling heard without having to explain ourselves twice. And technology companies now understand this better than we understand it about ourselves, which means AI companions are only going to get more advanced, more emotionally convincing, and more addictive over the next few years. This isn't a niche trend anymore. It's becoming a mainstream way people process loneliness, heartbreak, and disconnection. Here's the real question this video leaves you with. If an AI can make you feel deeply loved, deeply understood, and never alone, does it actually matter that it isn't real? Some experts say yes, because real relationships teach us patience, compromise, and resilience that a perfectly agreeable AI never can. Others say if it genuinely improves someone's mental health and reduces their loneliness, who are we to judge? There's no easy answer here, and that's exactly why this topic is exploding right now. Because we're only just beginning to understand what happens when human emotion collides with artificial intelligence. If this video made you think differently about the relationship between humans and technology, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel, because we're just getting started, and the next story is going to change the way you see the world even more.